up, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Want to make sure. I want to say I am back with a new video, and let me tell you before we get into this um, video, I had took. Well, we're gonna get into the video now. I had took the vaccine shot, the Moderna. So let me just tell you my signs. Right now, I've just got a sore arm, really dry mouth. I had like a little mild headache, but I don't have it anymore. But I did go get the first shot today in this arm. I went to go get the first shot, the Moderna one, and I get the second one in May. Okay, so I did get the first dose. But let me tell you, when I was on my way home, I read this. I was watching Millie. I was watching her show. Oh, excuse me. I was watching her show, and she was reading something off the Jackson brand about putting a pause on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine over the blood clot concerns. So apparently, they had about 6 cases of people getting the blood clots of women after they gotten this Johnson & Johnson vaccine. And let me tell you why I didn't believe in taking that one, because Johnson & Johnson always have an issue and a problem in some of their products, okay? And I didn't feel comfortable with it because I was also looking at how much was it effective. It wasn't that effective concerning with the Moderna. Now, I am part owner of the Moderna because I got some Moderna stock, okay? I learned that on the trap guy that's in stocks. He said you need to start saying that you're the owner of different companies when you buy their stock. So I have bought a couple of Moderna stock, and it's doing good. So I got a little piece of ownership on Moderna. Anyhow, so I was seeing that on my screen, as you all can see, the U.S. recommends pausing Johnson & Johnson vaccine over blood clot concerns. I had took the flu shot vaccine and everything. The only reason why I'm taking the vaccine is because I will be in Chicago next month. Yes, the Wall Street Trapper. Thank you. So I was watching him, and I said, well, I'll be in Chicago. My grandmother is up in age, and I want to go and see my grandma. I haven't seen my grandma in a long time. The last time I seen her was like last year. Was it last year? Or was it a year before that? It was last year. Yeah, it was last year, about September. So I haven't seen her since last year. So that's why I took the vaccine, but I will keep you all updated on the vaccine. So when I went, I wanted to do the Moderna one. So at this pharmacy that I go and get my meds, they said we're doing a Moderna one because I felt as though if I'm comfortable enough to get some Moderna stock, I want to get the Moderna, vaccine shot. So I went on there and I called the guy. The guy was like, okay, we're doing the Moderna one. And I said, yes, that's the one that I want. I didn't want the Johnson & Johnson. I didn't want anyone but the Moderna one. But right now my arm is sore. My mouth is like dry. Like I said, I have like a little mild headache. I don't have it. So I will tell you how I am with the whole process of this. So I will let you all know how I feel all the days, all the weeks leading up. I do believe in having full transparency because I know some people in here is not going to take it unless they see somebody like myself take it, and they want to see how I'm still doing, and then they'll take it. So I understand that. So I will keep y'all updated on every single day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna keep y'all updated about the vaccine as well as continuing every single day. I want to talk about it. Okay. But I do feel sorry for the people that are taking the Johnson & Johnson getting a blood clot because that's not good. And I just thought it was very suspicious when every other company was doing 2 doses, and then Johnson & Johnson announced, hey, we just doing 1 dose. And I thought that was very suspicious because I'm like, damn, all these other companies doing 2 doses, and then here you are coming out with just a 1 dose. And then when you look, if you all can go back to the how effective it was about like 60 to 70% compared to Moderna was like 90-some% effective. Did y'all have that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like when it but I also want to say this too. If you are against vaccination, I have people that's in the Nation of Islam. I have family that's in the Nation of Islam. that are not going to take it because they believe that it's bad for you, it's toxic, and I understand it. I'm not going to come out and drag you if you're not taking the vaccine. It is your right. I just recently started taking the flu vaccine. It was a long time I didn't take it. So I'm not going to call you no name. If you don't want to take it, that's your choice. That's your body. That's your health. But if you do take it, don't come at me like, oh, you took that vaccine, something going to happen to you. This going to happen to you. Don't even speak that to me. Okay. Just like I'm not going to speak that to you. If you ain't going to take the vaccine, whatever, I'm not going to come at you. But I took the first dose of the Moderna. So shout out to that. And I did give you some Moderna stock. Did I say that already? I already said that. Okay. All right. So I am praying for those people that took Johnson & Johnson's. I am praying for them. Like, I'm really, really praying for them. And I'm just praying for them. Like, they're in my prayers. Like, right now, they're in my prayers. I will be in Chicago in the month of May. Also, too, little side note. You guys, my apartment is full of boxes of stuff I haven't even opened up yet. Y'all have been using that wish list. And I want to say this personally from the bottom of my heart. I want to say thank you for that. Somebody, I just want to say thank you just for being a blessing to me. Thank you. And I personally would like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much for all that y'all have done, for what you've done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So I went to take the shot. Now, mind you, when I went to go do I'm going to tell y'all, in my neighborhood, I live in a predominantly white neighborhood. So when I went to go take the vaccine shot, everybody up in that place was white. I was the only black person in that place. I'm going to say it again. Everybody in that place was white. I was the only black person in that place taking the vaccine. I was the only black person. Everybody else was white. Okay. So I took it. I was nervous at first. I was like, should I go and take it? I was really nervous. But when I went, it was all white people, was no black people, it was just me. And so I was like, oh, should I take this? I'm like, what should I do? Should I take this shot? And just some told me, I said, hey, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the shot and everything like that. And I'm also started my juicing. I'm drinking this right now, but because I wanted to drink this right now, but I'm pretty much starting my juicing today. So I got to stop with the Red Bulls. A guy came over. He gave me some juices to take. You know, I'm doing some juicing and stuff like that. And I might even bring him on the show. But first, I'm going to take his products first, the juicing first, before I bring him on the show. He looked like he a trainer. He's in shape. So I was like, okay, he'll be good to bring on the show. Anywho, we're going to move on. Now, I'm going to get into this next topic, and this next topic is just going to trigger me. So y'all bear with me, people. But it's going to trigger me in this next topic. But justice for Daunte Wright. I hope I spelled his name right. So this is very triggering for me. When I watched the video of this young man, the police pulled him over. And the police pulled him over. I'm here. First of all, somebody said it was because of expired tags. Then I was saying it because he had the air freshener. But in the video that I saw, they put the handcuffs on him. They didn't put the handcuffs on him. Then he slid out and went inside the car. And one of the police officers said, taser, taser, taser. And instead of tasing Daunte, she actually shot him and he died. And I'm not even going to say that it was a mistake. That was straight up murder. And I was triggered because my mind went back when I was tased by the police. And I thank God that I was tased instead of killed, because I was running towards the officer and the officer tased me. And I really was triggered. And I said, what if that officer would have made and say, hey, let me go ahead on, I thought it was my taser and it was a gun. If you know a gun, a Glock, and a taser is totally two different objects, it feels different. And one is more heavier, which is the Glock, which is the weapon. And I'm crying and I was hurt because this could have easily been, even if he would have got back in the car, chase him, do a police chase, or get your taser. Many people was blaming the victim. I'm not blaming the victim at all. I'm not going to blame the victim, blame an unarmed black man. I'm not going to do it, because if that person was white, that you would have not made a mistake to get your weapon, your gun, and shot and kill them. Honestly, it would have been a police chase. I have seen white people get in fights with police and not nowhere near of deadly forces being used. So I'm not going to blame Daunte Wright. I'm blaming the officer for her failure to do her job correctly. And she needs to be charged with murder. Because that, to me, you have 20-some years on the force, 20-some years on the force, and you are an officer that you train people. And you mean to tell me that you reach for your, you said, oh, I thought Tay said, and you reach for your gun? And you've been on the job for 2 decades? And you are training other officers? So that don't sit right with me. And for this to happen about 10 miles away from the Derek Chauvin's trial, that's the trial of the officer that killed George Floyd. And it's a spirit of that none of this is new. Only thing that is new is that we're able to see it in real time in videos. Black men and women have been killed by police. Innocent black men and women, unarmed black men and women have been killed by the police since what it's been decades. Only thing that is different here is that we're able to see it in video. And the sad part about it, this is yet another family that is going to mourn the death of their loved one. This guy was, I think, 20 years old, a young man. And I just cried because I'm like, what is in the world that we're living in that the police is just look like it is just a target on my back? It's like they're killing our young black men and women, like just don't care. And then when they do it, oh, it was just a mistake. I didn't mean to do it. It was a mistake. Now, the officer, she did resign. I want to see proof of that, because I'm shocked that she just resigned and then not just retire. So I would keep y'all updated on that, because I heard rumors. They said that she had resigned, and I thought like, hey, maybe she retired, but they say she resigned. And I really am praying for Minneapolis, because that city is under, and this is what I disagree with President Biden. And I voted for President Biden, and I voted for president, but this is why I disagree with President Biden. He said, well, looting is you should not loot. Looting is unacceptable to loot. No, it's unacceptable for a police officer just to kill an unarmed black man or woman. That's unacceptable. I give a damn about you up there want to go and loot. That is secondary. What is in the first, what I think that is top priority is to protecting the black lives. That is what it is. And what really gets me is that when these officers do this, and it's like in the media, they're saying, oh, she made a mistake. It was a mistake. No, it was murder. She murdered that guy. Now, that the young man, he tore away, got into his car, they should have did a police chase. It's their job, or tase them, or pepper spray them. You did that to the lieutenant out there in Virginia. You pepper sprayed him. That's a perfect time. You could have pepper sprayed him. The same way you pepper sprayed that lieutenant in the Army. In that particular case, the guy get into the car, drop taser. But that officer that did it, she need to be charged with murder. With murder. There's so many other things they could have did. They could have pulled out the little things that they pull out when they're doing a police chase to bust the tires. There's so many other things they could have did, but they don't care because it's a black body. They don't care. They don't think like that. They only think like that when it comes to when it comes to their people, white folks. When it's black people, black young men and women, you don't care. And it's really, really sad. And every day I thank God that the police officer that tased me, that it wasn't a mistake. Because if he would have shot me and like I would not be here today. Because the tase was like right in my stomach. I will not be here today. It was nothing but the grace of God that officer used the taser and did not use his handgun. So I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm pissed, angry. I did not go to the protest. I was invited yesterday. One of my friends, they had like a protest in front of the police department, and I don't go because I'm too angry. I don't want to. My anger, I'm already upset. I already got some type of PTSD. I don't want to be out there screaming and yelling because I'm telling you, I didn't have that type of energy because I was invited. And I was like, man, I'm just not in the right spirit to go out there and try to protest. I don't have the type of, I'm not in the right mindset to go out and protest and stuff like that, because when you get like bad news and stuff like that, I just needed to I couldn't even hardly sleep like that. That really did something to me, because when I saw that video, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And she may just get a little manslaughter charge, may serve in my 2 years, if she even served any, because she could say, all my life was in danger. It was a mistake. Maybe she has served a little 2-3 years, and stuff like that, or maybe nothing. It'd just be another case of no justice being served. So I'm definitely praying for the family, praying for the Wright family, praying for George Floyd family. And they did a press conference today. And I don't know if I can I show the press conference, a little piece of it? This is what she said right here. Let me see if I can turn the volume up. This is Daunte Wright. This is what she said.
Is to find out today that my family has connections to this man, to this family. His girlfriend was a teacher for my nephew.
My Lord.
My nephew was a lovable young man. And the craziest thing is to find out today that my family has connections to this man, to this family. His girlfriend was a teacher for my nephew.
My Lord.
My nephew was a lovable young man.
Okay, you see that. So it's really sad. And I have been my prayers, my prayers is with the family. Here we are yet again, another case of it. Okay. And this is really sad. And people say, well, he should never got back in the car. He got back in the car as many other reasons. You're fearful. I probably would have got back in the car. I mean, you feel for the cops, you know what I'm saying? Who want to go to jail, but it's their job to detain him and do it the right way. Not no deadly force. What Daunte Wright did not take deadly force to take him down. That wasn't right. It was it was wrong to do. And if Daunte Wright was a young white boy, they would have instantly probably tased him or chased him down or probably maced him. It would have not been no deadly force. I tell you that without a doubt. So we're gonna move on with this. I don't know who was in the car with him. I am definitely praying for the family. I said I was going to cover this. I waited until like a couple of days because I couldn't. I was balling up in tears. I was angry. I was so angry. And, I'm like, what to do? Should I go outside? Should I be out here protesting? And I just didn't feel like it. So I got up today and I said, hey, let me let me just go and take my vaccine and just go home. Cause I'm like, man, it's just really something. Cause like my mindset is like, it really did something. I'm like, oh my gosh. Cause I'm like, another young man just gone, you know? And every time I get in the car, I'm like, is this the last time? Like, I'm about to get pulled over? It's going to be some trouble. And that's why I try to make sure I stay in the speed limit, that I don't speed, that I take my time, that I don't blast the music, that I make sure all my tags is great, that I make sure my insurance is paid, that I don't have the air freshener thing. So it's like a whole list of things that I want to make sure that everything is together. And he had a tag. He had they said a warrant, and the warrant was like a bullshit warrant, like a ticket warrant. It wasn't nothing serious. It was nothing serious. He didn't have a warrant for murder. I mean, I just and I see so many people, blaming the victim, and I'm like, how can you blame the victim when the officer used deadly force? You shouldn't have used deadly force. You can't blame somebody, the victim that is dead, and you black. That don't make sense. When I see some of these black folks, when they be trying to cover it, they try to blame him, and they be black, knowing that if they had was in the same situation, no telling. I mean, I hear it and I disagree, and I'll be like, what the world? No, he's gone. That officer is still going to be able to sit down with her family. She's still going to be able to go to live her life, and Daunte is dead. So no, that officer is held to a higher standard. Their training, their skill, and for her, she failed to do what she was trained to do, which was to use her taser. And it's just so sad. So I'm praying for his family. Like I said, I was really angry. I was pissed. That's why I didn't go live yesterday, because like some of these stories, it just drains me. It drains me when I see some of these stories, and that particular story really touched me, because I'm like, remember coming in contact with the cops, and I was like no clothes on. I was like mentally ill, and the officer, he tased me, and thank God he did that and did not reach for his gun, because like I said, if he would have reached for his gun, I wouldn't be here today. My family, I would have been gone. So I'm going to go to the next topic, but we will open up the phone lines later in the program, and I will allow you all to call in. But I just got another text, because they've been doing protests here in Dallas, and I don't go to it. The reason why I don't is because I know me, like my anger, and I'll be like so upset. I don't want to get triggered. And sometimes the officers kind of like trigger people down there, and I don't want to get triggered. So I just stay in the house. I don't even try to go out there and protest, even though, I shout out to my brothers and sisters that's out there, that's on the front lines. They can handle it, but I know me, I can't handle it. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't handle it. It's too much to deal with, to go through all that. So I'm not even going to even try to do it. So let's get to Lil Nas X. So Lil Nas X, apparently his song is getting pulled from different streaming sites. So people were saying, oh my God, Lil Nas X only doing this for clout. He's doing this for fame. But some of my subscribers that live in different parts of the country, different parts of the world, they can't get access to that record, Call Me By Your Name. So obviously it's something going on. So when I went on the Neighborhood Talk, they just got up an update on it. Let me see if I can pull it up. I thought I saved it. Give me a second. I want to give the update. Okay, nope. Let me go to it. I thought I saved it. Neighborhood Talk. That's what it was on. And it said, okay. So Columbia Records, that's the label that he signed with. They had just, they put on here, not trolling, Columbia Records confirmed that Lil Nas X Call Me By Your Name is being pulled from streaming platforms and doing everything they can to keep it up. So Columbia said, thanks for all your comments regarding Lil Nas X. Montreal, Call Me By Your Name. It's unfortunately out of our control, but we're doing everything possible to keep the song up on streaming services. We will keep you up to date as we hear more. Thank you for understanding. Okay, now you see that? So people thought that it was that, like you see some people can't access it, and he posted that on TikTok. And yeah, so a lot of people thought this is what he said. Not even joking. Everybody stream Call Me by Your Name hard today because it may no longer be available tomorrow. There's nothing I can really do about it. Thanks for the support, though. And there we go. He said, go to Apple Music, click on Call Me by Your Name to see if it's still available in your country. It's happening on all streaming services. So people thought that particular tweet, they thought that he was doing this to increase the sales, to increase the streams so people can make it go number one. But somebody said right here, I was about to laugh at you guys for not being able to listen, but I can't anymore either. I literally just listened to it on the way home last night like 20 times, and now it's unavailable. And you see that's one of the fans that's saying that. They say he's being so serious, they actually took it down. You see it right then and there. And let's talk about it. Let's see it. If this is a conspiracy, let's just say this. If this is a conspiracy, he worked the deal to take some of it down, or maybe there is a glitch with the system. Who knows? This will actually make people stream the record and make people go and get it, and just stream since this situation is going on. But if it's a conspiracy, easily Colombia could make a record. Okay, take it down in this country. Okay, let's take it down in this country. Let's just say it's coming down. It possibly, I can see why people possibly doing that. But do I think that's actually happening? No, I just think that something is going on. Maybe it's a glitch, or they're taking it down for whatever reason. I don't know, for whatever reason they're taking it down in some countries. It's not down in America. Let me make sure. I think it's still up in America. Let me check. Let me see. I think, I still can listen to it here. All right, yeah, it's still up on them in America, so I still able to hear it and stuff like that. So it's on Spotify, so on YouTube and everything like that. So we shall be able to see how it is. I know I had a subscriber that I think I forgot what part of the world they talked about it. They said, "Oh my gosh, I can't listen anymore." So we will keep y'all updated on. We will keep y'all updated on there. We will keep y'all updated on there because people are gonna keep checking it and keep listening, and that probably gonna make it go and make it stay at number one. Okay. Oh, my arm is sore. Gosh, why did I wait and go get that Moderna vaccine shot? This arm is sore. So, I want to show y'all this video that apparently it was a fight between, let me see where it was at. Give me a second. I'm going to pull it up. And I meant to talk about this again, but that video just made me just go off. Okay. So, y'all already know who Jonathan is, right? Jonathan and who else? Alex. Okay. They're like, Jonathan somehow is, I think, a hairstylist. He used to do Megan hair. He do a lot of people hair. So apparently he had got into this fight with Alex, and JT was there. One of my friends that I follow on Instagram was there. And this is what happened. Let me see if we can find it. That's the security pulling back Jonathan. I'm sorry. Did I say it? Yeah, pulling back Jonathan. There you go. Boom. They're in there. Tussling. Had a little altercation on the back. The security pulling them back and all that. I'm like, whoop, pulling them back, and doing that. It was like a fourth flight. So I talked to JT about it. That I'm talking about the guy on the thing, not the JT for the City Girls. And he said apparently it was rough. Like Jonathan wanted to fight. You know, Jonathan's a big guy. You know, like a husky guy. So he kind of like built. He built. You know, he's big. Me and him probably like the same size, and he saw her. So they had got into this tussle. And so I was able to record when he went on JT the model Instagram. You know, Jonathan went on there, and this is what he had to say. I was able to record it. I need to start watermarking my stuff because people be taking stuff from my page. It always be watermarked. Let me go to my page because they be taking stuff off my page. I need to learn how to watermark my stuff. Anyway, here we go. Here we go.
I'm crying. You was on some G shit. Like, that was some shit awesome.
That's what I was saying about the right way.
You definitely do. You should. Jonathan did it though. Like, on God, I was literally in like the section on some shit. What the freak? And now you bitches know I'm not even playing. Like,
all right. So he went up on there. He told me I was being messy. I was tagging all the bloggers and everything like that. I was tagging all the people. I was tagging the neighborhood talk and stuff like that. I gotta learn how to like watermark my stuff because I'll be like screen recording stuff and they'll take it off my page. It'll be on 3 different blogging sites. It ain't gonna give me credit for it, even though this video got like 1,000 views on my Instagram. So, but they said that Jonathan was fighting the guy because was fighting Alex. I hope I'm saying his name right. Because he, let me do that.
I'm crying.
Because something happened where I think they're accused, because somebody accused Jonathan of taking a ring light. Taking a ring light. And I'm like, you fight over that? Because they said that that Jonathan, that Alex came out and said, hey, Jonathan got arrested for taking my ring light. And I'm like, man, y'all fighting over that? Like fight over that? And I'm like, what's the reason? And my thing is this: you making too much money. And let me be clear. Jonathan makes too much money doing these women hair. Why in the world are you going to these clubs trying to fight? Why? What's the word? You're making too much money to be doing this. Too much money. That to me is just so bad. That's why I don't go to clubs, because these girls, they like to fight, and I'm not no fighter. I'm not no fighter. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They like to fight too much. I don't even do clubs because what the word? Child, I ain't got time to be going to a club and you want to fight. Okay? So it was like a whole lot of stuff that was going on. And apparently, that this is the thing that I heard. Now, they said that Jonathan was in Dubai and he left one of his friends in Dubai because apparently it was a wallet that they stole, somebody's wallet in Dubai. And one of Jonathan's friends went to go get the wallet, and they stole the wallet, spent the money, and the guy must have reported the stuff stolen. And then Jonathan's friend got arrested in Dubai, and Jonathan was able to go home, but his friend couldn't because he got arrested. So he had to pay about $20,000 to make the charges go away, pay that victim back $20,000. But then the judge was like, no, that ain't gonna happen. So the friend hit up Jonathan and talking about, hey, can I borrow some money so I can pay back the stuff? And Jonathan was like, go with God, be with God, or something like that. So I'm like, what the world? And my thing is this: why are you stealing? If this is true, why is you stealing? Why are you going around stealing something from somebody? Why are you taking someone's wallet that's not your wallet? Why are you stealing? That does not make any sense. You too big to be doing that as a person. And you going to another country stealing in Dubai? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You going to Dubai to be stealing? Like, ain't nowhere in the world. I'm gonna steal it. It better be right here in America. I'm not going to no Dubai and steal. Because if you get caught up in Dubai, you caught up. Their legal system is totally different than America legal system. All right, that's all I'm saying right there. If that's the case, baby, I ain't going to sell no Dubai. So them people can get me together and they language, whatever the hell they talk about it, baby. Overseas jail ain't nowhere. You think America jail is something? No, you go to Tijuana. Okay, so I mean, he do too many people here to be doing all that stuff. Now, this is something I'm not talking to, and then I open up the phone lines and I let y'all call in. Okay, we need about 5 callers today. But this is some crap that Funk Flex called Cardi B a terrible rapper. Funk Flex, he dissed the Nicki, then he's trash to Nicki. But this is what I'll say. Cardi B is not a terrible rapper. Cardi B can rap. I don't give a damn if she don't write her own stuff. Her delivery game is on point when she make a record. What gets me with Funk Flex, he's so outdated. I don't know why people still watch him, listen to his music. He's so outdated. We need somebody new, sit down, too old and all that. But I remember when he dragged Nicki. Remember he dragged Nicki. And now he's friends with Nicki. Now he's good with Nicki. But at one point he was dragging Nicki. So he's just not that credible for me. I just want to say this. And I say this humbly, Cardi B is an amazing rapper. Her delivery is on point. Somebody said that I hated Cardi. No, I don't hate Cardi. I just don't like her when she go on social media and answer to the blogs and go back and forth and stuff like that. But she's an amazing rapper. I mean, Cardi B, it's a couple of rap songs that I'm hearing in my head right now, but I like me some Cardi B rapping. I like her songs. She make amazing songs. And people come to me and they be like, oh, she don't write her music. But I said, Diddy didn't write his music. And you were dancing to Diddy stuff. So why are you not going to give Cardi B the same respect? Because Diddy, tell you, he didn't write none of his stuff. Other people wrote for him. But that didn't stop you from listening to Bad Boy records. So when it comes to this whole thing with Cardi, I don't think that she's a terrible rapper. No, she's not a terrible rapper. Okay, like that. I'm not, I'm gonna just tell y'all like this. It is up, it is up, it is up, it is up. Up, it is up, it is up, it is up. Oh, that Balenciaga, the one that looked like socks. Or something she said like that. Okay. The one that Balenciaga, the one that looked like socks. Okay. I like it like that. Okay. I like that. She's an amazing rapper, and I was in this Nicki Minaj group, and they were talking about Cardi B. Give me 1 second. I took that Moderna stuff, so my nose is gonna be really running. Anyhow, I was in this Nicki Minaj group, and they were talking about Cardi B, and I'm like, Cardi B is an amazing rapper. I'm telling you, they dragged me in that Nicki Minaj group. They was digging up my pictures. They was saying that I stink. They was like dragging me all in my DMs on Facebook. And I'm like, what's the problem of all that type of stuff? Like, I'm like, Cardi is that they drag, no bars drag me. I said she's amazing. And I'm like, what were y'all dragging me for? And then I got blocked out of there. And I like that group. But they blocked me. So I'm like, y'all can say what y'all can say what y'all want to say, but they went on and blocked me. I said she's a major rapper, and that post got like 3,000 comments on that particular post because I go in different groups, network and talk and see what's going on, and I just got tired of people coming on there and just dragging Cardi B. They were just dragging. I'll say she's amazing. That don't take nothing away from Nicki Minaj's talent. But let's be clear, Nicki should I say this? Nicki really haven't had a hit lately. Is she really haven't had a hit lately? Now, before y'all drop the unicorns in the chat, she haven't really had a hit lately. When the last time Nicki Minaj had a hit? And I'm not trying to troll her. You know what I'm saying? I think she's an amazing person, but when the last time she had a hit? Okay. I'm just saying, when the last time did Nicki Minaj have a hit? I'm asking a question. I'm just asking a question. I know people are not gonna like my opinion, but I'm just asking a question. Okay. Now, before y'all drop the unicorns and y'all be dropping the unicorns and stuff like that, when the last time you had it, okay? I'm just giving my opinion. All right. She just had somebody said she just had a hit with NBA Youngboy and Tekashi. Okay, so they just remind me she just had one with Tekashi and she just had one with NBA Youngboy. Okay, while you was in the chat trolling and they went in on you. Yes, they did. They did went in on me, but I said everything. They said Chang Lee, yikes, the whole Queen album. Okay. Yikes, the whole Queen album. Okay. Y'all reminded me. I did like the Queen album. Okay. Before y'all post the little unicorns down there, I did like the Queen album. But I just didn't like when Funk Flex got on there saying that Cardi B was a terrible rapper. So I'm going to open up the phone lines and I'm going to allow you all to call in and give y'all opinion on the situation. Because I don't want to make this like a real like lengthy like live. Because I thought I was gonna have a special guest to come on and speak on the subject, but they got cold feet. All right, so I'm gonna open up the lines. Give me a second for that. Give me a second. And make sure y'all follow me on Twitter and stuff like that. Y'all do not be tweeting me on Twitter. I don't think my people really got Twitter. But if y'all do, make sure y'all use the hashtag The Wiley Show if y'all on Twitter. I got to be more active on Twitter so I can get people to tweet me because I don't be tweeting like I used to. I used to love Twitter back in the day. So I got to get back into it. But if y'all do tweet me at The Wiley Show, and I will retweet you if you hashtag The Wiley Show, I'm saying. Make sure you tweet us about the subject. I meant to say that earlier in the program, but I forgot. Give me a second while I open up these lines. Oh my gosh, my nose really want to run. I shouldn't have did the Moderna one. But they did say you might have a runny nose. And I already have a runny nose. Now it's really, really runny. Ciao. Hope I feel real good tomorrow because I cannot miss another day of YouTube because y'all is definitely going to let me have it. Oh, here. Give me a sec. We're going up the lines. All right. The number is 646-716-8447. All right. We use StreamYard today, but I meant to use the other site because it's better. But I use StreamYard today. My gosh, this arm is sore. But I had
now press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 34 seconds.
Okay. Hold on, you guys. All right, so there we go. The phone lines is open. All right. Okay, we got 15 seconds. All right, call in today. All right, don't be trying to call in trolling me today. Really, really call in.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Call in today. All right, we live. Okay. 3516 caller, you on there? 3516. Hey,
Wiley.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, boo.
All right, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just calling to tell you that you were telling the truth about CARDI. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, I can hear you. You said I was telling the truth about CARDI. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why people keep on comparing her to Nicki. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I love me some CARDI. I love Nicki too, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's what the people like. It's what the people bounce in the club. And right now, it's all about CARDI. Period.
Facts. I'm telling you, it's Cardi B season right now. It's her time, just like it was Nicki Minaj time after Kim. So it's Cardi B time. It's yes, it is what it is.
All right, that's all I want to say. Have a good day, Wiley.
All right, thank you. Okay. Oh wow, we got a lot of callers. Oh wait, we're gonna get to everybody. 7507 calling on air. You got 2 minutes.
Wiley, I love you, but what we not gonna do is stamp on Nicki's parade. Nicki is a
We already know that she's a legend. I'm not taking away her legendary status, but let's be clear. Nicki really haven't had a hit lately. It's the Cardi B era.
Wiley, she gotta take maternity leave. Give her time to come back. You know what I'm saying? Give her time to come back. Now, Cardi, I do understand she got a lot of bops, but let's be real. A lot of people like millennials, right? They want a quick hit they can just bounce their butt to in the club. They don't care about true lyricism anymore.
But come on, it's about making good music. It's about making good music. We're in a different era. It's about
good music. Right? Talking about I can cook, I can
like socks. What's wrong with her saying she don't cook or she don't clean? It's just this is good. She don't cook and she don't clean. That was a good bar. That's bars right there.
She was offbeat when she said it. But let me tell you, that's just reading. She was offbeat. Telling the truth, Wiley. That's why you laughing. That's why you're over there giggling.
I'll hear you, but go ahead, sister.
I'm listening to the show. I love you, okay? And you have a good night.
All right, you too. Love you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 9867, calling on air.
Hi, Wiley and Scott. This is the voice of New York.
Hi.
So I'm going to keep it brief because you say you have a lot of callers. I did write notes as I was going down to hit every key point. So with this Dwight Wright situation, you know, George Floyd's girlfriend is the teacher of Dwight Wright. So I can only imagine how she feels that not only her student has passed, but also her boyfriend has passed too. So justice needs to happen, but at the same token, I'm not surprised. I think the police is a new way of like a KKK to murder off Black people as a genocide. So, and I feel like we do need to defund the police, and I feel like there needs to be more force against them. And I think they do this to us because policy and legislation is not on our side. They get a slap on the wrist for every life that they kill. When I was younger, the story that was common to me in New York was Amadou Diallo, I think his name is, when they stuck like a plunger up his butt. And that's when something I remember when I was like around 8 years old. And since then, violence has been occurring against Black men and Black women. And people just use the hashtag BLM just as a fake. But no one really cares about Black Lives Matter. Not the president and not anybody. And it needs real repercussion to the point where if a police officer is supposed to protect and serve the citizen and use unjust action, they should either go to jail or get the death penalty, period. I tell you, once they do that precedent, everyone will step into line. But they're using this trope, and it's kind of annoying and it's sickening. And all this Trump is very traumatic to see to the world, right? And then couple that with shows that's now like, you know, the show Them that also take on Black traumatic porn. I'm just sick of it and I'm over it. Okay, so boycott as well as much. It doesn't really work, and we all know that. But I don't care if they loot at this point. Loot everything, burn everything down. It's America. It is what it is. Lil Nas, unfortunately, his freedom of speech is being tendered, attacked. And of course, you're going against the church, right? Anytime you go against a religious avenue, the church will come after you. Same thing that happened. I don't know if you know a little bit about European history. I had to take AP European history, but during the Enlightenment period, that also happened as well, right? And that's when you had the great, one of the most popular Enlightenment person, Rene Descartes, who came up with that famous phrase, "I think, therefore I am." So anytime you go against the church, things like this always happen to censor you because, as you know, our bill says, "In God we trust." So you can't go against them at all. Lastly, it's Cardi B. Okay, Wiley, I'm sick of you trying to, pretend like Cardi B's a real rapper. I know you're doing this because you want Cardi B to get introduced by your show. This is why you're doing this. I know this is not how you truly feel. You're just going against the grain because you want Cardi to come on your show. And I hope she does because we all know that she's trash. You know that. The viewers know that. We all know this. But we let you go ahead with your nonsense anyway. I really hope you send you a pair of Reebok sneakers that's going to drop April 23rd. I may get myself a pair, but she's a trash rapper. And let's be clear, WAP was popping because of Megan Bird. And because of the rollout. Cardi B has excellent rollout, excellent promotion. This is why her stuff sticks with you. Okay? The lyrics is trash, but she has an excellent team, the video, the visual. You like her song because you like the video. And you think with the video, you won't like the song. And you hear it everywhere. You hear it so much, you just get immune to it. All right, well, that's all I have to say because I know you had a long line.
Okay.
I just had to come on and talk to you about that Mickey thing. They deserve to cook you when you were in that group. But have a great day.
All right, thank you so very much. Okay. All right, we got a lot of callers in queue. We're going to get to everybody. All right, 2132, Carly on the air.
Hey, Wiley, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up. I never really liked that song.
Why?
I'm definitely, because I'm not a Cardi B fan. I'm not a Cardi B fan. After I heard her calling black women roaches and stuff, it be them Spanish little bitches.
That was like a New York term. Cardi B apologized. It's like a slang term.
Well, with her, I don't like her. She sounds like Ammo. Hello. Hey. Where you got your today? I don't like that. I believe rap is getting more retarded. Okay, something is wrong. All these nursery rhymes and things like that. Lil Nas deserves what he's getting. He's trolling, so he's getting F in both ends like he likes. And then when it comes to Daunte, it makes me angry. It makes me very angry. The protesting in the streets, I don't understand it. Nothing is changing. What's the next step? We need men to start stepping up, coming up with solutions. We need stronger men today. We have a lot of people dying off. I don't know what's going to happen with our future, but that protesting is not helping now. I believe this is a distraction with the case of, George Floyd. There's a lot going on. If this cop gets off, I don't know what America's coming to. The looting, that's tax money. They can take care of that. So I don't know where we're headed, but they know that this has triggered us. And if she's tied to the family, this was a setup as a hit because they knew that white girl that got up there on that stand with that burgundy hair and that bob. She just incriminated herself with prescription drugs and all that kind of stuff. So she was not helping George Floyd. She was actually hurting him. Okay. And that's all I have to say right now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much. Okay. We getting through the callers today. 3376 calling you on air.
Hey, Wiley, this is Katurbe.
Hey.
I'm a Turber thing. You should have got the Pfizer, but it's okay. Make sure you take your vitamin C.
Yes.
My next, because I got Pfizer, but no side effects. As far as, let me go down the line like everybody else. BLM and another man shot by the police. I'm with the last caller. We do need stronger men of today, and we have to stop sitting up there marching in the streets. We got to fight them like the Asians did. with their no hate bill. They fought them with the pockets, with their money. You know, all this money we have, we can't even keep $1 in the Black community. It only lasts a second. So that's my stance on that. That's just a short condensed version because you have a lot of callers. As for Lil Nas X, he knew what he was doing when he was trolling these people. The problem is he doesn't like it because now he's being trolled and it doesn't feel so good. So he just needs to boss us. Madonna went through this. All the girls who are the girls today went through it. Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Sierra, all of them. Censorship and fighting against the machine. Welcome to the Big Boys Club. This is what he wanted, right? Moving right along. I think it was your Moderna shot that has you out here loopy trolling us about CARDI.
But my thing is this: I don't think that she's a terrible rapper. You be dancing to CARDI. I know in the club you be dancing to CARDI B's. Don't play it. You be in the club
under the influence of alcohol. You understand? That's not something I play on my I can't name a lyric off the top of my head. But this is what happens. You know, these new age girls, y'all be like, oh, they can rap because they rapped over somebody who could actually rap old beats. You know, it's too easy to get a 3 6 Mafia beat or a Pastor Troy beat or a Kodak Black, you know, somebody we not really checking for, and then put some cute, catchy lyrics real quick, and we're like, oh, I heard this before. Yeah, it's gonna be a bop because they already tied it to a bop already. It just was a bop in the hood, not on the white chart. That's all it is. I'm not mad at it. I'm just not gonna sit up here and lie and be like, oh my God, Cardi B can really rap. She can barely speak English. But are we serious right now?
She's bilingual, you know, and Spanish.
No. She was born in New York. Birth certificate proves it. She's just one of those lazy Americans who did not want to try. She got a pass because of her skin and her proximity to white. And now that she has a Black husband, all of a sudden I'm a Black woman and I'm tapped into my Black roots and I didn't know about my Black ethnicity. And that's just white jargon for you niggas is going to listen, and I'm going to continue to run a checkup. All I'm saying is call it what it is. But it's all good. And the fact that you be trashing Nicki Minaj, now you know Nicki drops stuff when she feels like it. She has that HBO documentary, Wiley. Stop it.
Yes, I can't wait to watch it.
And the girls is waiting. If Cardi B was so good and so great and such the queen of rap, she would rock her second album. You see she's waiting. What is she waiting for? Now is the perfect time for us to be under the spell. But she don't want to do it because she's waiting on her queen to come out. And that's what it is. But that's all I have for you, Wiley. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm going to have to report you. Okay?
All right. Bye-bye. All right. So I'm going to read one of her bars. This is a Cardi B bar. I see some people who still worried about my revenue. I'm eating good. You wish you could. Don't worry about my food. That's what it was. Another one of her bars said, I hope never gets cold. You know that's what the motto is, unless it's okay. I ain't gonna get y'all the bars right now. 8273, calling you there.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
My question is, why every time somebody critiques Cardi B, Nicki Minaj gotta get thrown in it? That man ain't saying nothing about Nicki Minaj. He said Cardi B is terrible. And lyrically, she is terrible. You just read one of her bars. But it's like she does have a good delivery. But when you know, if you're a rapper, people think you. Sorry, what happened?
No, I'm listening to you.
Oh, I was saying, but when you're a real rapper and as big as she is, people are going to eventually look for lyrics. You can't deny what rap is, no matter how glamorous, how girl you dressed it up, whatever. At the end of the day, that skill is still going to be looked at one point. People are going to look for it. And I just feel like Nicki Minaj has been making music and she's been killing it. The thing with Nicki Minaj is she don't get radio play like that. They kind of blackballed her from that. So it's kind of hard for her to get the Billboard Top 100. I live in Miami. I barely hear Nicki Minaj. And when I do hear her, it's more like not on the main stations like 99 Jams or our big stations 103.5.
You rarely hear her unless it's some of her older music.
Right.
And her new music, they're not really playing it like that. So, and even with that, when she put out a hit, everybody's still saying it. When you look on Instagram, who these girls putting on their Instagram videos as music? They're using Nicki Minaj. Because again, you can't deny lyrics and you can't deny the artistry of rap. No matter how you dress it up, twerk on it, and put a bow on it. People gonna look for that talent, especially lyrical people and people who enjoy lyrics, period. So that's all I gotta say. But I love your show.
I love you.
Doing what you're doing.
I love you. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. I want to get one of her bars. Forget Barbie. Fuck Nicki because she's fake. She's on a diet, but my pockets eating cheesecake. That's one of her bars. Some monster. Then Make It Love. She ain't eating, but I swear she got some bomb ass taste. Text her man like, dog, how the bomb ass tastes. You know, we got another one. Bitches don't know have like the flux they math. Bitches ain't have cut up, crack up in the stash. Okay. These birds copy every word, every inch, but gang got the hammer and the wrench. I pull up the $250,000 off the lot. Okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on air. Anonymous, you live on air. Yes.
Okay. So I just need to set something really quickly, okay? I'm noticing some things about you. Your nose went a little bit. You slob a little bit when you speak. Your eyes are going to electric slide, and they bow-legged at the same time. Your hairline is shaped like an upside down McDonald's sign.
But what that got to do? But what they got to do for me giving praises to Cardi B? What that got to do with me giving praises to Cardi B?
I'm trying to figure out if you was in slow class.
Well, you know what? We're gonna go to the next caller because you ain't trying to get to the point. You can't come up in here trying to diss the host. Okay? Anonymous, you live on the air. Hey.
What's wrong with that guy? Calling in and trying to insult you.
I don't know why they try to insult me, child. We just having a conversation about Cardi and Nicki. Let's be clear. I wish I had both their bank accounts at the end of the day. It's just an opinion. Child, at the end of the day, they still more rich than me, and we having a conversation, and y'all take this stuff so serious. Go ahead.
Okay, so first off, I want to start off with the vaccine. The Johnson & Johnson. I just think people need to be new of the vaccine. You know, the fact that they hosted the vaccine, is...
I can hardly hear you. You sound far away, caller. Can you speak up in the phone? You sound...
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes,
okay,
I can.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the vaccine. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Yes.
The fact that they hosted the vaccine, you know, that is very, very problematic. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on with this whole vaccine. You know, people just got to be leery. You know, they halted the vaccine because it's causing blood clots.
Yeah, that's for the Johnson & Johnson one. But I knew that. Yeah, yeah. You're right about the Johnson & Johnson one. I want to say this though. I do feel for the people that already took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and do you think this is going to hinder people or make people more doubtful, like say, oh, I'm not going to take it because look at what happened with Johnson & Johnson?
I think it's going to make people more doubtful because people was already, you know, leery about taking the vaccine. And then the fact that now the vaccine is being halted because it's causing blood clots. And then, you know, people have died shortly after receiving the vaccine, whether it was the Moderna or the Pfizer, you know, after they got their second shot. You know what I'm saying? And then now this with the Johnson & Johnson, because Johnson & Johnson is what they've been pushing. You know, Biden had ordered for all of these Johnson & Johnson, you know, vaccines to be sent out. So I think that people are going to be a lot more leery because, you know, 3,000 people have died and over thousands of people have been hospitalized, you know, from stroke to, you know, cerebral palsy, different things that the vaccine has caused, you know, affecting their body. So I definitely think that. But, you know, prayers up to who all took the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? I pray for, you know, people to be safe, whether they took Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, or Moderna.
because vaccines take 5 to 15 years to develop. There's so many STDs and diseases that's going out, HIV, cancer, syphilis, herpes, gonorrhea that people have been struggling with for years, and they never created anything. But now all of a sudden you get COVID, and all these people are dying. People have been dying for years from stuff, and then now you got a vaccine. So that's what I want to say on that. The whole Daunte Wright thing, the Daunte Wright. I hope that the cop gets prosecuted because it's too much. It really is. It's too much. That's a seasoned cop. She was a 26-year veteran. She should know the difference between a taser and a gun. And then for Joe Biden to make a statement about looting, opposed to what he initially ran in office for, talking about defunding the police, talking about protecting our Black people and all this type of stuff. And the only thing he's talking about or concerned about is about the looting. That's what Charlamagne was talking about today. That's what Joe Biden had said. He didn't say anything, about, okay, we got to protect our Black people. We got to stop the police from shooting unarmed Black people. He didn't make any statement about that. He made a statement about looting.
Because, in his mind, his property is more valuable than Black lives. That's how that statement, that's how I took the statement from him.
And you know what? That's a double slap in the face because Black people pushed him through with hope that he would do something to intervene with Black people losing their lives at the hands of the police, with the whole defund the police and everything. And instead, he's trying to push more money into the police. He's also trying to pass a bill where the officers, if they suspect anything, they can just go in your house without a warrant.
Wow.
He's trying to do a lot of things that is not going to be forced. It's actually going to make things worse. And then you want to think about the Breonna Taylor situation where they had a no-knock search warrant. He's trying to push a bill where the officers just be able to go, if they suspect anything or they think anything, they can just go in your house without even trying to get a search warrant.
That's crazy. That's real crazy.
So
thank you.
Yeah, you gotta go Google it.
No. I'm just saying that's real crazy. And again, like whomever is in office, we as Black people still gonna have to fight whomever is on, whether it's Trump, whether it's Biden or whomever. I think that Biden gets such a pass because he's not as disrespectful as Trump, but he still says some very disrespectful things. It's just he just soft spoken, and you know what I mean. It's not as confrontational. But he do need to be called out because he do need to make a statement. And sometimes these presidents be so afraid because they might lose support of law enforcement or they don't want to alienate the white people or the white voters. But somebody need to make a statement and say, hey, y'all need to stop killing these unarmed Black men and women, and we need to do more about it. He need to make a strong statement. But unfortunately, Biden ain't going to make it. Biden is too conservative, in my opinion, when it comes to policing. That's why he made that statement about no looting. But people going to loot when we don't get
the purpose of us even putting Biden in office.
That's what I'm saying about right, and that's and because how I look at it, people loot now. Some people loot because they want to loot regardless. It's a come up, but some people loot because they tired of keep getting the same results, the same thing, poverty, not making $15 an hour, not making enough money to feed their family, and then the police coming in and killing their loved ones. So you're gonna always get that will never stop. I don't think looting, as long as police officers get to kill Black men and women and get away scot-free, looting will never stop. It will always be people that want to loot. It would always happen.
Right. And then you know what? They should look at looting when these situations happen as Black people trying to take back what was taken from them.
Facts.
That's what they should look at it as, because Black people was owed reparation. And the fact that the agents got $50 million.
Come on. Oh, gosh.
All that other type of stuff for Biden, and he hasn't done anything for Black people.
That's what I'm saying. And my thing is this, and I was telling one of my friends, I'm like, where is he going to do the Lift Every Voice plan? When is that going to be implemented? Because you gave the agents something. When you gonna get Black? And then when anytime they talk about Black people, they always say, "Oh, let's study it, let's do it." They always talk around it. But when is they're gonna do something directly to benefit the Black community? And if we don't get enough for Biden, I think in the next election we need to stay at home. We need to stop just voting. Just stop voting because it ain't gonna benefit us. Because the agents got something directly to benefit that community. We need something that's gonna directly benefit the Black community. And if we don't get that, we might as well stay at home and don't vote them back and don't vote them in.
Exactly. It doesn't even make any sense for us to put our votes behind anybody
because it's like a lose-lose it's like a lose-lose situation on either side. Whether you vote Republican or whether you vote Democrat. Like black people have been voting Democrats for how many years, and what have we got?
Facts. All right.
Exactly. Hold on, Wiley. The last thing I want to talk about is the Cardi B thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So Funk Flex, I agree with everything that you said about Funk Flex. Funk Flex is a hater, and he needs to stop trying to create more. What he's trying to do is he's trying to draw attraction to himself and trying to stir female beef. Cardi B may not be the most lyrical rapper, however, she definitely is popping. She makes songs just like men rappers make songs. You got a lot of male rappers that all they rap about is guns, shooting, smoking dope, slipping on perks, and all that lean and all that type of stuff. That's not lyrical. What's lyrical about sipping on lean, about shooting somebody, about, cocaine and all that other type of stuff? That's not lyrical. So why do they keep trying to attack Cardi? Cardi's been attacked since she came in the game. Why do they keep trying to attack Cardi? Like you said, Diddy did not write. Dr. Dre did not write. IQ wrote for Dr. Dre. Eazy-E didn't write. You got a lot of rap with Drake. Remember that big old thing with Drake and Meek got mad because of Drake ghostwriter and he wanted the guy to ghostwrite for him. There is a lot of people that use ghostwriters or that do not write their lyrics. So it's ridiculous, and it's just kind of like redundant at this point for people to continuously target Cardi B because she is that girl. It doesn't take anything away from Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is absolutely lyrical. Nicki Minaj is absolutely the better rapper. But we can't always keep comparing Nicki and Cardi. They are two different rappers with two completely different styles. I don't understand why the women get it so hard, and these male rappers are able to rap about, oh, I went to the store, I went to do this, and they're able to get by with it, and then you hear the pop. Lil Yachty, all these rappers that's rapping about stuff that don't even make no sense, but it gets played on the radio. They listen to it and they jamming out to the club. You don't hear nobody comparing their lyrics. So why is everybody trying to compare Cardi and Nicki? Like, at what point we gonna stop?
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in.
Oh.
She did that. She said that. 8264, calling on air.
All right, now, Wiley, you don't need to just speak to the mighty clouds of joy because, honey, you are playing with those lyrics that you are sending out. Stop it. You are reading them wrong. They are the fool. You know that's a mess. Not only is Cardi a terrible rapper, she's a horrendous rapper. You know, she got catchphrases and all that, but she...
But, okay, Carla, when you out in the club, you don't dance to Cardi B records?
No, I don't go out.
So when you had a kickback, so you don't dance another Cardi B record. So you hear Cardi B song, your body don't...
We got good beats. We got good beats and catchy catchphrases, okay? It keeps her afloat. But when you guys start talking about Drake, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, putting that against Cardi, that is actual talent of some sort. Dr. Dre and Cardi, Diddy, he wasn't a gangster rapper. He was a pop artist, and he really wasn't even a rapper. He was producer, the man with the money, etc. So, yeah, please stop putting Cardi B in categories with great talented people because you guys know she's just an actress. At this point, she's pretending to be a rapper. Stop it.
But my thing is this, I say Cardi B, I want to say this about Cardi B. Cardi B is a great rapper. I don't understand why people are criticizing her so much. Maybe because she's successful. But if you look at her come up, even when she had the jacked up teeth and she had the red on, it was great. Her delivery was great. Her rap skill was great. And people just need to give her credit. And period, she deserved it. She deserved that credit.
Hustler, she's a good hustler because she's hustling with everybody. Actress, because she's selling it well and pretending, but she's not a rapper. Please quit giving her that title. And stop putting her against people that are actually talented, that have talent.
Who have talent that you, who do you say have who do you say have talent?
And Cardi B and the fact that Nicki and Cardi B, y'all gotta stop that.
I think that Cardi B is a better rapper than Megan, in my humble opinion.
Okay, Wiley. I don't know what you're trying to prove here.
I think Cardi B is a better rapper than Megan. I think Megan Thee Stallion flow. I think I get bored with her flow. Yeah. You know, I just get bored with her flow. But Cardi, I think, is the better rapper than Nicki. I mean, not than Nicki. I'm sorry. Nicki is the better rapper than Cardi. I'm 100% honest on that. Nicki delivery, her rhymes. I mean, you can't compare the two when it comes to rap skills. But when it comes to video wise, Cardi is the best. When it comes to visuals,
why does it have to be who's better? They're all in different lanes.
But we always had that conversation, even with Nicki and Lil Kim. So this is nothing different. It's gonna always be that way in female hip hop.
Okay, well, Cardi's not on Nicki Minaj's level ever. She can't get with her toenails. So we just gonna leave that right there. Okay.
Okay, thank you so very much. All right. Good night. Okay, we try to get to every caller. We got about 20 callers here. When it gets all of them. 4635, caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, I didn't know my turn was next. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. How you doing? Hi, producers. Hi, everyone.
Doing good.
I just wanted to, the caller before the last caller, she was really right in a lot of what she said. My thing is, why can't we just all like Nicki and all like Cardi for who they are and what they bring? I mean, Nicki definitely has solidified herself in the hip hop game and the rap game, and Cardi is trying to do the same. Okay, yes, Cardi may not write her raps, but she delivers the raps that are written for her very well. I mean, that's just how I feel. That's how I see it. We're all grown here. I mean, we can like both of them for what they bring. In regards to the young boy that was killed recently, my thing is, this is old. This is tiresome. I'm over it. This is sickening. I have a black son. I have black nephews, cousins, friends. Like, this is just all too much. And you know, all they're doing is just really making a mockery of Black lives. And it really, really has to stop. And when are we as a people going to say, or all come together and say, this basically is some bullshit? I'm in the healthcare profession. And if I accidentally was to inject someone with 50 units of insulin instead of giving them 5 units as ordered, and they die, I would lose my job, even though it was an accident. I would be fined an astronomical amount. It would lead to me losing my home, my car, and other luxuries that I've, you know, been afforded. So why is that police officers are not held to the same standard? You know, their jobs need to be gone for pensions, and their ability to work in other jurisdictions should be taken. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's really, really sad. Like, it's not even a laughing matter by no means. You know, it's just really a shame. And as far as the vaccine goes, I myself at this time, like I said, I am in healthcare. I myself at this time don't want to take any vaccine.
Okay.
Not that I don't believe in vaccines and the fact that they work, because we see that polio has been eradicated and other diseases. They do work. But like one of the callers said before, it takes years to develop a vaccine and for them to study it, the effects that it will do on people, and for them to really know if it's going to work. So for them to come out with this vaccine so soon, either they've been in production, making it for in previous years, and we're just now becoming aware of it now, or they really did make it too soon, as we all suspect. Just be careful to everyone listening. I'm serious. Just be careful. Do your research before getting it. Don't just get things and do things because other people are doing it or because they say to do it. Really do your research, because knowledge is power. Take it easy, y'all.
Thank you so very much. And if you do get it, get the Moderna one, because I got me some Moderna stock. Okay. 1753, calling you on the air.
Hey, Wiley. Good night. How are you?
All right.
Good. I hope you're feeling okay after your vaccine.
I do.
I just want to say to everybody that is planning to get a vaccine, the J&J vaccine, the doses on recall, they were actually cross-contaminated 8 weeks ago. So I also just want to put that out there for people who already
have the vaccine or who plans to get it, just be very aware and very leery about what's going on. Because I know people know that there was a news article about that, about them being contaminated with the anthrax vaccine. So I just want to put that out there. I am going to get the vaccine myself. However, I'll probably get it within the next 2 weeks or so, just to see how things play out. I'm just going to dive right into the young man that was killed. This seems to be happening a lot. I mean, this happened all last year as well. I know people were aware. This happened to students. I know there was a shooting in Austin High School. About 5 high school students from the ages of 15 to 17 were also shot, and they were also Black as well. And nobody has been charged yet, from what I read. I just feel like this is very sad, and I'm just tired of it. I feel like there's nothing else that we could really do at this point, because protesting is not doing anything. I don't see any changes. Also, the person who's ahead of the Black Lives Matter movement, she brought, I think, about like 4 different types of property or 4 different types of housing.
Oh, yes. Can we bring that up with the lady? She got like 4 properties, and I'm not okay. I do believe it needs to be an investigation, because I'm like, but let's also, because she got a salary, but how much money is she making? She got 4 properties.
Exactly. Like, come on, like, people are forgetting about that. I feel like people are just like, something similar to Al Sharpton. Like, they just put their hands in the cookie jar and take their hands back out. Like, they're not really here for Black Lives Matter. They're trying to profit.
They're profiting.
And that is the problem.
Yeah, because she got 4 properties. You're not lying. It's just 4 properties. I don't know if she's going to get investigated, but I'm hearing somebody told me that she got a book deal, she got a deal with a network, and then she getting a salary. But I'm saying, like, is that how much money are you bringing in? And I do think it needs to be questioned. And then sometimes too, if you know you could afford it, I don't think she should have did it, because it makes her look bad in the movement, if that makes sense. If you go back to Dr. King, he withheld a lot of things financially. Any type of money, he'll put it back into the movement. Right? He did not live so high and mighty, because he didn't want people in the movement to be like, oh, he profiting off the movement. But people ain't taking, they want to profit. They want to get nice cars. You got Tamika Mallory up there selling Cadillacs, not selling Cadillacs, but. Yeah, but the thing about it is, where does the Black Lives Matter stand, right? Because it's like, it's not really taken serious. Right, you're just doing it so you could have you could go ahead and get, the notoriety that you're looking for. And then it's just like no different from the preachers in church when they ask you to donate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, so why are they not speaking up? Right? We have the shooting in East Austin High School. Then we also have this young man. And people are always saying, like, okay, he was arrested and then he ran. I mean, if I had 3 cops coming at me, I would run too. Imagine how scared or how frightened that he must be. All right, this has been happening a long time. I remember there was some students who went to Morehouse and Spelman, and they stopped them in the car and they dragged them out the car and they're breaking their arms. This has been documented going on for a long time. I do feel like there's a hidden agenda where cops are like, killing African Americans to show us where they really stand. That's just what I think in my head. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But can I say right here with the Black Lives Matter movement, I'm not saying that you have to be poor and be down with the movement. But if you're buying 4 different properties and then Black Lives Matter got like an $80 million check, or was it $60 million they raised, and some of the families is struggling that have lost their loved ones, it's not getting a piece. If you go back to what's the guys in Missouri, not George Floyd, but oh my gosh, what's his name? Mike Brown. His dad was like, listen, he ain't getting nothing. And here we are, one of the. They need to go back all the way to the Sean Bell case, and that was years ago. All right, I know you remember the Sean Bell case. No, I don't remember it because it's been so many. But I will say this: if Black Lives Matter raised $60 million, they need to do more and give more in the community. In my humble opinion, I'm just being honest. Yes, I do. I do agree. I mean, like I said, I don't feel like they're donating anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything at all to the families. It's just really crazy. But somehow people are. They like to do this in and this out and get what they can for them. Also with Lil Nas X, I just want to say that, when he plays super games, he wins super prizes. I'm not surprised that, his stuff is like not streamed everywhere. I mean, the people that are in power are deeply rooted in Christianity, no matter how hypocritical they may be, and he should have known better. Right. I'm gonna just leave it at that. As well as Cardi B, she's trash. However, she's talented in other things, such as her sneaker line,
and you know her little Spanish music. I really do like that. However, like her in the rap field, I don't like. I'm not negating or taking away any of her bops from her. I just feel like she's trash, and that's just what it is. You know, but she needed to have this still a little sneaker line. I mean, that sneaker line because I'm a cop one. All right, but all lines are trash. I'm not gonna compare her to Nicki.
I like the shoes though. I want to give me a pair of those shoes. I like it.
I do. Listen, those lilac ones that's coming out, I think it's April 23rd, are so bomb. Did you see them?
Yeah, I'm looking at them now.
It's like a gray lilac. Like, I've got to cop them now. She's doing really good in that sector. I'm not going to take that. Nicki Minaj, I mean, I don't really feel like she's relevant right now, so I'm not going to compare the two. I'm going to just be completely honest.
I like the purple ones. Yes.
The purple one is nice. I like the pink ones, but the purple one is like calling my name. Like, I got to get that. I already know in New York City that people are going to be online. I'm trying to see if I can get it, you know, like online and not in the store, but it goes really fast. And it's affordable. Think about it, CARDI sneakers are affordable.
I'm glad. I'm a cop them purple ones. I really want the purple ones.
Get the purple ones, Wiley. I'm telling you, I can see you in that with a nice color button up.
Yes, facts.
And your little glasses. Do it. I'm telling you, you're gonna look nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it because I'm gonna let you all see it right here. If y'all did not get a shit, no purple ones is really nice. She look nice. I'm glad that she's doing this collaboration with Reeboks. And I used to wear Reeboks a lot back in the day, and I'm glad that she's doing it. I'm about it.
Listen, Reeboks used to be popping back in the day. You know,
right.
With your little bamboo hoop earrings and your ponytail to the side. Okay, everybody had a ponytail to the side with the little China bang. So, but yeah, Wiley, take care and good night, everybody. Wiley, take care of yourself and let us know how the vaccine works for you.
I will.
And how you're feeling in the past couple of days.
I will. I will definitely keep you updated and the channel updated.
All right, take care.
All right, thank you. All right. Anonymous, you live on air. Oh, come on, yeah. All right, they said not invested in CARDI. I will be investing in self. And I might give you some Reebok stock, though. Shouldn't buy any sneakers until he does the challenge, the busted challenge. I'm going to do the busted challenge, I promise. I got it. I got you. How would I be able to do the busted challenge? Can I do the busted challenge? Okay. I also want to give a special shout out to all the Barbs in the house. If you're a Barb, I love you. Love Nicki Minaj. And I want people to understand this show is all about offering entertainment and offering people to call in and give their opinion. So I want to say to the people out there listening, we love Nicki Minaj, okay? I remember going to the store, picking up a Nicki Minaj album, and I just remember that. And I love Nicki Minaj, and I would definitely say shout out to all the Nicki fans that's in the chat, okay? We had a correction. The Barbs are not dragging me on Twitter. That was some misinformation that I got from a producer. The Barbs are not dragging me on Twitter, so that's good because we do not want to get dragged. I was dragged on Facebook. Okay, I was dragged in a Facebook group, in a Nicki Facebook group that I was a part of. It was a fan Facebook group. But I deserve to get dragged because I just said y'all shouldn't be coming at Cardi B like that. Anyway, we want to say special shout out to y'all, the Stop Lying on Us. No one was dragging you, so why would you lie on her fans? It was a mistake to one of our producers, and we, you know, all that type of stuff. But we love the Barbs, okay? We love Nicki Minaj, and one day we will be on Queen Radio. One day we will be on Queen Radio, and I'm super excited for that. I cannot wait to get on Queen Radio. One day we will definitely be on there talking with Nicki Minaj. Okay, okay. One day we will be on there talking with the Queen of Rap. That'll be one day we'll be definitely coming on there talking about the Queen of Rap, and I'm definitely want to see y'all over there. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so I'm definitely going to, and also, too, I want to say this. Thank you all for subscribing to the show. We will be back with another video tomorrow. Okay. We will be back full time on YouTube, coming back, pushing out as much content as possible. Okay. And everything like that. And I want to say this, regardless if you're Cardi, Nicki, Megan, all of them women doing an amazing things. Cuban Doll, Asian Doll, Cash Doll, every particular rapper. I was just recently listening to Dream Doll record, and she's an incredible rapper. So I'm happy for the female empowerment, the movement of female rappers. So I just think all of them are great. And whether you're a fan of Megan or Cardi or Nicki, all of them women are great. And we want them all to see. I was just watching a clip of Erica Banks' video when she did the Busted video. And she was explaining how she made the outfit that she was in. So I'm a fan of just female hip hop. I think I love to see females do it and doing it right. And I'm a fan of the baby. I'm a fan of, the males too, because, there's a lot of males I definitely listen to as well. Dream Doll, no one can walk in front of the one that no one can walk in front of. Yes, y'all know I'm a female rap is boring right now. No one is really great. No, it's not boring. It's hot right now. It's really, really hot right now. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna definitely respond. Okay, was that a Cardi B DM or was that a Cardi B fan page? That probably was a Cardi B fan page. Probably was a Cardi B fan page. That's probably what it was, a Cardi B fan page. That's probably what that was, a Cardi B fan page. Personally, Nicki flew me out in 2018, invited me to the Genius interview, so I'll forever go to back for her. All right, Jessica, call her and tell her to come on the Wiley Show, Jessica. We love Nicki over here, okay? This is not a job. We don't care about bilingualism. Okay, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Thank you all so very much. We're gonna go again. I got the Moderna shot, and I don't know if we'll do a after show on Station because I haven't been on Station in a while. I haven't been on here in a while. Should I do an after show on Station here? Yeah, let me do an after show on Station. We haven't been over here in a while. We're going to do an after show on Station Head. Yes. All right. We're going to do an after show on Station Head, okay? Let me put it in here. I know y'all, we're going to do an after show on Station Head. Because we need to get back in the top 10 spots. So, yeah, we'll be on Station Head, okay? Okay? After show Station Head. So all the Nicki fans call into that. Let me call Cardi B on here. Can I call Cardi B on Instagram? Let me see. Where we at? Can I call her on Instagram? Let me see if I can call her on Instagram. Okay, let me see if I can call her on Instagram. Oh, it say video chat fail. Oh, video chat fail. Okay. I tried to call her on Instagram. Okay, let me unsend these voice notes because I don't know what I was saying on these voice notes. So let me unsend all these voice notes right now because I don't know if I was reading her any of these voice notes. Let me do this. Okay, give me a second. Let me unsend all these voice notes. Okay. Ooh, that's left off all voice notes. Give me a second because I don't know if I was reading her or not. So give me a second. Okay, I'll leave that one up on there because I sent to that back in 2018. Okay. All right. So I did. Let me leave. Okay. I will see y'all live on Station Head. Peace. Make sure y'all subscribe. We're going live on Station Head. Yes, I'm going live on Station Head. So I will see y'all here. Okay, y'all. I started my juicing diet today. I shouldn't have drunk this, y'all, but I had to perk up. I'll see y'all on Station Head. Okay? All right. Peace.